60 Stunning Photos from History. Part 29. Engineers demonstrate the strength of a cantilever bridge system, 1880. Retired heads of state at Madame Tussauds Wax Museum storage, October 1979. Fishermen with their catch from the Volga River, 1924. Some of the first surfers, 1922. A British officer in a mobile hammock, Sierra Leone, 1920. A group of Havana schoolboys in 1937, the boy with the lollipop is Fidel Castro. Construction of the Hindenburg airship, 1930, Germany. London police testing life jackets by jumping into the Thames, 1930s. A photo of the wedding of Fairy Moon and Francis James Hansford on April 14, 1930, in Fairy Cave, Buchan, Australia. A lady preparing gravy in the kitchen, Missouri, 1938. Edward Rees holds 4 actresses on top of him while lying between 2 chairs, 1927. Marilyn Monroe, 1948. Ruth Hirschler, a contestant in a perfect back contest, is examined and x-rayed by a chiropractor in the final stage of the competition, 1930. Repairing the Graf Zeppelin during a flight over the Atlantic, 1934. Jacqueline Bouvier, the future wife of President John F. Kennedy, as a child in an Indian costume, New York, 1939. A statue from Easter Island aboard a British ship while being transported to England, 1868. Special effects, 1978, USA. Dog tags of 58,307 U.S. soldiers killed in the Vietnam War, at the Harold Washington Library Center, Chicago. A rare photo from Saddam Hussein's engagement day in 1963. Menu at Alcatraz Island Prison Dining Hall, March 13, 1956. Shamans from Papua New Guinea in traditional costumes, 1959. "17-year-old Marcus Sargent takes aim and shoots 6 blank shots at the Queen in 1981. A mother pulls her son's tooth, New York City, 1897. Manute Bol, the tallest man in the NBA, defends the rim in college, 1980s. Photo of Dina Sanichar, a feral boy discovered in a wolf's cave in India. He was raised by wolves, walked on all 4s, ate raw meat, 1867. English actress Jessie Matthews in a huge and incredible costume, 1934. Silent film actress Dolores Costello, Drew Barrymore's grandmother, 1928. Inventor Russell E. Oakes with his problem-solving devices, including a spinning spaghetti-eating device, 1955. Photos taken after the arrest of men imprisoned for having sex with each other, Stockholm, Sweden, 1897. Future superstar Marilyn Monroe poses for pin-up artist Earl Moran, 1946. Chicago Sunday Tribune newspaper about the invasion of the USSR in Germany and Poland, 1939. The fifth Marquess of Anglesey, Henry Paget, one of history's most eccentric aristocrats, died young after frittering away £43 million on fancy dress, 1900. Acrobat Maria Cristina del Pino, or Panito de Oro, doing one of her acts in the trapeze, in the 1950s. Prisoners at Ebensee concentration camp, 1945. A device for teaching swimming skills, 1931. Price, Birch and Company, a slave trading firm in Alexandria, Virginia, 1862. A girl with a bow tie on her nose, 1960. Harry Houdini demonstrating photo manipulation by taking a spirit photograph of Abraham Lincoln, 1920s. Smith College women's basketball team class of 1902. Marilyn Monroe photographed by Earl Leaf, 1950. Kim Jong-il at an amusement park in Pyongyang, 1977. A flea named Rudolph pulls a miniature metal cart, 1951. Advertisement for a double sweater from the 1960s. Baseball player Ty Cobb slides into home plate, 1920. Female wrestler Adrienne Nichols does leg day on a very early squat and leg press set up in the 1940s. A typical Apache, a member of the Parisian criminal subculture, with a friend, Paris, France, 1930s. Audacious American Newlyweds, 1946. Brigitte Bardot, 1956. Jonah Wadowitz, sentenced to 20 years in prison for robbing a bank to pay for a sex change operation for his lover, 1972. John W. January, Civil War veteran of 14th Illinois Cavalry Regiment, with his prosthetic legs, 1890. Woman getting her hair teased at Bassane Beauty Salon North Massapequa, June 1976. Jack Wilson, the most obese man in the world, plays checkers against a skinny man, 1932. U.S. Army nurses sunbathing next to a twin Bofors 40mm gun on a Coast Guard troopship returning back to the United States from Europe, 1945. The infamous rapper is photographed with Trump and his family. Ruth Carolina Bergerson working out at her home, 1965. An Apache Indian kneels and kisses the hand of Pope John XI during an audience with a delegation of Indians. Two kids find a 1974 Ferrari Dino buried in their backyard, 1978. Photograph of Phineas Gage, who in 1848 survived having a 43-inch rod shot straight through his skull. School teacher chastises student, Menominee, Wisconsin, 1905. Contortionist tower by three women, 1940s. Very early days of female wrestling, circa 1950s. Woman poses with a giant constrictor snake that is beginning to coil around her, 1920s.